AM 1430 KRGI, 105.5 FM. Good morning, I'm Brian Gallagher. This is Community Connection. It's brought to you by Cornhusker Toyota Honda, Nebraska's only combined Toyota Honda dealership. Thursdays, we turn our focus to education. Here today on behalf of Grand Island Public Schools, Director of Innovation for College and Career Readiness, Dan Phillips. Hello, Dan. Welcome aboard.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about something that is near and dear to your heart, is the idea to make sure that kids are ready to go. February is Career and Technical Education Month, and this type of education's been available for a while, but it's really magnified greatly since CPI came into existence 10 years ago, and now the expansion of academies. A lot of things going on. It's something GIPS is very proud of.
It is, and when I look at going back to my high school days in Aurora about 30 years ago, it's not your father's or mother's career in tech ed. The opportunities that we have and the things that kids are doing are just amazing. The experiences that they can get to truly help them decide what's their passions and what's their interest, and if it's something that they want to pursue beyond high school.
Thinking back to even the start of CPI, first you had a building. You started to take a look at the possibilities that were there. Then you had a great amount of folks from the business community that were sharing ideas or needs for the workforce in this area. And there's been great collaboration ever since, because many of the kids have gone through. Many of the kids have decided on a career path that does keep them in this area, and they've been able to take advantage of the in-house learning, so to speak. Now, other kids have expanded and moved on, but this really has increased the readiness level tremendously. Definitely.
And we've had a lot of schools over the past few years come and visit us and see what we're doing. And a lot of those schools are very jealous about the amount and the quality and the support of our community partners. And we couldn't have done any of this without them. So going back about 12 years when the idea of CPI came to the forefront, and the support that we've had of our local community and businesses, and it's really starting to pay off now. They're starting to see the return on their investment, and I just saw a news article on social media. One of our graduates is now a full-time person at Chief from our IT area that started out as an internship and finished college and is now back in town. So love seeing those stories, love seeing kids out in the community that went through our program and are here helping the community grow.
Career and technical education nationwide, is it on a similar path to what's here, or are you seeing some other things that could happen here that just haven't happened yet?
It's at the forefront all across the nation with the staff shortages in pretty much everything. It's really brought that to the front of the education world, not only as a preparation for kids to see, but really just to help them, guide them after high school. Our program, just as much as it is to help kids identify and plan what their future is, to see if it's something that they're passionate about, that they want to do it, just as good of an option is they get in to see something that they're passionate about and find out, whoa, this is not for me, and I'm going to make a change. And so the ability to do that in high school without racking up a bunch of college debt to then find out that they don't want to do it is powerful for our kids.
Dan Phillips is the Director of Innovation for College and Career Readiness, and with your statement there, I think you're also bringing in a lot of common sense, because there have been those who have maybe chosen a path and then realized, wait a minute, this is different than I expected. So this gives students a chance to have direct hands-on experience about some of their expected career fields. But then the other thing, too, about the academy structure that's going on, it still gives you great general education, but a head start in some of those chosen areas.
Yeah, it's really one of the things that isn't most commonly known is the amount of college credit that these kids can earn while they're in high school. We've gone from about 50 AP and dual credit classes to 87 dual credit and AP classes throughout our transformation. So kids have the potential to graduate with 30, 40, 50 college credits, which really takes a huge chunk of time and money out of their college expenses. And again, due to our great partnerships with Central Community College and Wayne State, we've been able to offer all of those college credits at no charge to our students and our families. So it's really made a huge impact on students and families' lives.
Sounds like a 10-year success story, but there's always things that you look forward to. What is the future of all of this?
Well, right now we're in our 5th year of the academy, so we just had our first graduating class last year. So now we're in the refinement stage. So we're constantly looking at pathways. Are they being successful? Are they offering the right experiences? We've had a few pathways that haven't had as much student interest as we would like to see. So we're kind of evaluating them to see if there's other things that meet that high skill, high wage, high demand criteria that we could offer to our students. So we're just evaluating, working with our business partners and making sure that we're filling that identified needs for the community.
February is Career and Technical Education Month nationwide. Dan Phillips is the Director of Innovation for College and Career Readiness at Grand Island Public Schools. The 10-year success story continues, and the next chapters are being formed as we speak. Dan, always a pleasure. Stay in touch, and let's keep things moving for the future.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Brian.
Good morning from AM 1430 KRGI, 105.5 FM.